Hi and welcome to the Daily Die Cut with Craft Beautiful magazine. I'm going to show you how to cut duct tape with a die cutting machine and in a way that you can use it as a sticker so it'll peel off and stick back on again. Now this is something that I've been toying with for ages, and they say that necessity is the mother of invention. It's not true. Frustration is the mother of invention. And I spent a long time with dryer sheets, tumble dryer sheets, trying to make them so that my bits of paper didn't stick inside my intricate dies. I hate tumble dryer sheets, I'll tell you that now. I don't have a tumble dryer and I don't like the smell of them, but I've found that they are really, really handy. Because duct tape, and I have come a bit late to the whole duct tape party, duct tape, as you know, is really sticky. Now, I've used duct tape around my house and camping and in my car for a long, long time, simply because it is so good. But as far as the crafting element of it goes, I haven't used it much because I don't like the fact that you don't get a nice clean line. But if you stick your duct tape, and actually I'll do a bit of pink as well because I'm going to finish that bangle. If you stick your duct tape onto a tumble dryer sheet, you can do something incredible, which I'm really pleased about, and it's opened my eyes to a whole new world of things I can do with duct tape. Stick it down. You don't have to press it down really hard because as it goes through the machine it's going to press down hard anyway, and just use an ordinary thin die. Now I'm going to cut this duct tape side down. The main reason I'm doing that is so that it should separate much more easily, because I'm not pushing the duct tape down. The duct tape is being pushed down, as it were, by the die rather than being pushed in. No, I've not explained that very well, but you'll see what I mean in a minute. Run it through your machine and you'll notice you're cutting the dryer sheet first of all. That's not a problem because your dryer sheet, because it's got fibres in it, it doesn't always want to separate from the rest of the dryer sheet. So you can peel your duct tape flower off. But it's not very sticky now, look. But the great thing about duct tape, although they say it's not waterproof, I think it is. Because if you wash off the conditioner, fabric conditioner that's on your dryer sheet, and then you just dry it on a cotton towel, you're best with 100% cotton because it absorbs far more water. Please don't look at the colour of my tea towels and think this is what I do the drying up with at home. It's not. I have a whole selection of tea towels that are covered in paint and God knows what else. But you can probably hear, actually, as I'm drying this off, the stickiness on the duct tape is coming back because I'm going to have to peel that off the tea towel. And then you can just place it onto whatever you like, a notebook, folder, a bangle. Lay it down, and what you've got is you've got these beautifully cut edges, which you don't normally get with duct tape. The only other way I've seen people cutting duct tape that neatly is if you put a bit of duct tape face onto each other, so that there's no stickiness involved at all. But this means, you know, you can use these as stickers, and the great thing is because duct tape is so strong, when you're bored of your bracelet you can just peel them back off again. But the other one I really like here is these fish skeletons. I quite like this design. Could you imagine trying to cut that with a pair of scissors? There's no way on this earth that you would be able to do it. But again, if you just pop it onto your dryer sheet that you've got your duct tape stuck to and wind it through the machine, all those, oh, I've dropped it on the floor, please excuse me. All those intricate fish bones you can just peel it off and the dryer sheet, as I say, it just comes off so easily. I've seen other people doing it with waxed sheets and parchment. I suspect that in the States you can get far better parchment than you can in the UK, because I have tried it with parchment paper and with waxed sandwich paper. It just rips. When you try and peel it off from this, the number of like half-dead fish that I've left in my kitchen. You can't get the paper off because the paper just separates and it won't come off easily. But with the dryer sheets, because they're fibrous and because they're, in all honesty, a bit slimy, it comes off really easily. And all you've got to do is just make sure that you wash off that fabric conditioner, dry off the water, and then, as I say, you've got a perfectly cut sticker. So all those tiny thin dies that you've got, you can now make duct tape stickers with them. And I think that one's mine. I'm really pleased that I found a way to cut duct tape with a die cut machine. I hope you are too, and we'll see you again soon.